Hello and welcome to Roving Report, a program that gives you an overview of the developments in India's northeast region. I'm your host Limpam Vishwam, and the highlights of today's program are: Home Secretaries of India and Bangladesh discuss issues of bilateral concern. People in Northeast express keen interest to avail benefit of Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana. United Naga Council threatens to ban national projects in Naga inhabited areas in Manipur. And Arunachal Solung Festival celebrated with pomp and gaiety. India and Bangladesh, which share over 3,900-kilometer long boundary, have many issues to deal with. Recently, the Home Secretaries of both the countries hold delegation-level talks in Dhaka to review issues of bilateral concern like cross-border crimes, eviction of Indian insurgent groups from Bangladesh, and illegal cross-border movement. We have a report.
Indian Home Secretary Anil Goswami led the Indian delegation to hold talks with his counterpart Muzammil Haq Khan in Dhaka. The three-day-long event marked discussions on several key issues, including security and cross-border crimes, border management and land boundary agreement. While discussing the issue of militancy, the Bangladesh side reassured Delhi of its pledge to not allow its soil to be used by any terrorist or militant forces. Meanwhile, the 14th meeting of the Joint Working Group of both the countries was also held. Joint Secretary Northeast in the Ministry of Home Affairs, Shambhu Singh, led the Indian team, and Additional Secretary Kamaluddin Ahmed headed the Bangladesh side. Issues related to cross-border terrorist activities and presence of camps of insurgent groups from northeast India on Bangladeshi soil was also discussed. The two sides also discussed the modus operandi for exchange of wanted people hiding in each other's country. India earlier sent a list of 879 wanted Indians hiding in Bangladesh. Bangladesh hinted that they may extradite separatist Alpha leader Anup Chetia to India under a special mechanism beyond an existing extradition treaty. An MOU on bilateral cooperation for prevention of human trafficking and rescue and rehabilitation of victims was also signed on the concluding day of the talks.
Moving on, the northeastern states have been witnessing a rapid growth in rural and urban areas, especially with the implementation of several government-run schemes. Let's focus on the changing scenario in the region with our segment Ripples. We now take you to Manipur's Apparel Training and Designing Center, where a large number of youth come to sharpen their skills in apparel designing. The center attracts many people who learn such skills and become self-reliant. We have a report.
Some 30 unemployed youth are currently undergoing training and designing at the Apparel Training and Designing Center at Porampat in Imphal East. Launched recently by Chief Minister Okram Ebobi, the centre has latest machinery to provide training in garment making. Ministry of Textiles runs 80 DC centres across the country whose popularity has reached manifold in the northeast. As of now, some 300 youth have taken advantage of these centres in Manipur after the launch in 2013.
Before setting up apparel ATDC in Imphal, we have trained more than 200 students from Northeast. Out of that 200, majority of the students are from Manipur. So we feel that there is a scope, and we feel that students from Manipur are more enthusiastic than the other states. So we feel that setting up ATDC in Imphal would be the right choice than the other states in Northeast.
Apart from basic 2-month course, the center provides advanced courses which includes pattern making and embroidery. The training not only helps unemployed people improve their socio-economic standards but also boosts their self-esteem and confidence.
Thabak phangdraba harol mayam am leidana ado thabak isana keno tawdrabani si mafam sa laaga ai isana keno tubo khotba haijaraga di mapalom da satlaga thabak tawbagi chang sam leiba sesa aina laaga sa ai tamjabani edidisi da laaga
ai yune ma hangjeng khanjai adugi machine yam daka oijaba machine thok machine jimam da khangbogi operate tawbogi thom da bena machine operation aduga ing machine kana se course la ujabani.
Over the years, the government has been emphasizing on empowering the youth through various schemes and projects. The apparel training and designing centers in the Northeast will help generate work for the unemployed youth.
Let us now take a look at some of the events that made news in the Northeast recently.
Union Minister of State for Home Affairs Kiran Rijiju conducted an aerial survey of the flood-affected areas in the Upper Subansiri district of Arunachal Pradesh. He took stock of the damage by the flash floods and landslides triggered by the heavy rains. The local administration of Dapotiju briefed the minister, army officials and disaster management authorities about the flood situation. The union minister assured of all possible help to the state to tackle the situation.
I've seen the level of preparedness in the state level and the response they have taken with their own local resources. Now, my job is to supplement whatever we can from the center. So the state governments are required to prepare the reports, everything. Now, my purpose of coming here is to see that how the whole arrangement is, and to have a view myself that what is the extent of damage.
Hundreds of villagers gathered at Yorabung Khunau in Imphal to stage a sit-in to condemn the shooting of Savobung Gram Panchayat Pradhan Sandham Ibomcha Singh. On August 30th, 3 unidentified miscreants shot Ibomcha outside his residence when he was returning from a panchayat meeting. The 17th Sub-Junior, 18th Junior and 19th Senior State Level Weightlifting Championship 2014 was recently held at the Khuman Lampak Special Area Games Hall in Imphal. Altogether, 128 weightlifters from across the state participated in the various categories of the championship organized by the Manipur Weightlifting Association. The championship is being organized with an aim to provide a competitive platform to the weightlifters in the state. Weightlifters from the state have been performing extremely well in the national and international sporting events. A huge quantity of arms and ammunitions was seized during a joint operation by the Mizoram Police and Border Security Forces. 5 people from Chakma tribe, including 2 from Bangladesh, were apprehended during search operation of a vehicle on the airport road. According to sources, Mizoram is being used as an arms smuggling route to traffic guns and weapons purchased from Myanmar and China. Manipur Chief Minister Okram Ibobi Singh recently inaugurated the pilot phase of the Manipur Go Live Crime and Criminal Tracking Network and System in Imphal. Several police stations in the city have been automated under the project. CCTNS is a mission mode project under the National E-Governance Plan of the Government of India. It aims at creating a comprehensive and integrated system for enhancing the efficiency and effectiveness of the police. It will also improve delivery of citizen-centric services and assist senior police officers in better management of the police force.
The Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, recently launched by the government all across the country, has received a good response in the Northeast as well. A large number of people in the region have come out to open their bank accounts. The path-breaking financial scheme aims to provide every household in the country access to banking services and is expected to benefit a large section of the population. A report.
Like the rest of the country, the Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana was recently launched across the Northeast region and is attracting large number of people. The scheme that was announced by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Independence Day aims to cover all households in the country with banking facilities, besides providing them a range of financial benefits. People can now open their bank accounts without having to submit too many documents by using their Aadhaar card only, and every account holder gets a debit card with Rs 1 lakh insurance cover. In Arunachal Pradesh, the scheme was launched by Chief Minister Nabam Tuki in presence of the Union Minister of State for Home Affairs, Kiran Rijiju. A large number of locals queued up at the venue and at various banks to know more about the scheme and expressed a keen interest to avail the benefits.
I feel that if a citizen is not access to institutional credit, then he will not be empowered democratically. If a country grows with a GDP of 9% annually, and if a certain portion of the society are left out from the whole path of growth, it is not good for a welfare state.
इससे हमको पता चल रहा है कि आज जो जितना ग्राहक आ रहा है, इससे पता चलता है कि इन लोग को भी थोड़ा वो कुछ मतलब जानकारी जानने के लिए आया है, और कोई कोई लोग बहुत इंटरेस्टेड से पूछ रहा है जो अकाउंट खुलवाने के लिए। और ये मेनली हम लोग तो यहाँ में कैपिटल में आज हो रहा है, ये चीज जो हमारा गांव-गांव में होना चाहिए, वहाँ होके इन लोग को अवेयरनेस देके अकाउंट खुलवाना चाहिए।
A similar enthusiasm was witnessed in banks across Tripura, where the locals thronged in large numbers to open their accounts following the launch of the scheme. Chief Minister Manik Sarkar, while launching the scheme, had expressed his hope that within 3 months, all the households in the state will be covered under it. People, especially women, are hopeful that they will now be able to save the money, besides availing a series of financial benefits under the scheme, including an insurance cover of 1 lakh rupees.
खाता खुलाने के लिए, पैसा जमा करने के लिए और सुना है से सरकार तरफ से हम लोग को 1 लाख के बीमा मिलेगा। हम सब गरीब आदमी हैं, उसलिए हम सब सुना है तो आया।
The scheme that has been launched all over the country has received a good response in the other northeastern states as well. The ambitious financial inclusion scheme will empower people, especially those belonging to the marginalized sections and do not have access to the banking system, by providing them with a variety of financial benefits.
The United Naga Council has once again threatened to impose a ban on national projects in the Naga inhabited areas of Manipur. However, the state government and the people of Manipur have criticized the ban and called it a barrier to development process in the state. We have a report.
Security has been strengthened in Ukhrul town after violent clashes broke out between police and protesters of United Naga Council. The town has been under restrictive Section 144 of the Code of Criminal Procedure for a few months, which bans the assembly of more than 5 people. UNC and other groups in the area had given a call for the rally to demand the lifting of Section 144 from Ukhrul, which resulted in violent clashes between the local police and protesters. Naga civil bodies are now threatening to impose a ban on ongoing national projects and traffic movement in the area.
We will be enforcing a total ban on all construction work in the national projects in Naga areas. We will also enforce a ban on all vehicular traffics in national highways, on state highways in Naga areas, till such time a political intervention comes from the Honorable Prime Minister of India.
They have expressed their views on present situation to me, and of course they have also put forward their demands also to me. I have assured them that the objective report from the ground level from Ukhrul will be sent to the state government, and of course whatever they have conveyed to me, whatever they have expressed to me, will be conveyed to the appropriate authority, and due note will be taken care of.
The blockade is likely to hit the supply of essential commodities to the state, as the ban will prevent the movement of trucks in making their way to capital Imphal. The construction of a number of developmental projects currently underway in Manipur will be hindered as well. The United Naga Council frequently calls for such bands in the Naga-dominated areas of Manipur, causing much inconvenience to the common people.
The Union Home Ministry has issued an advisory to the government of Manipur to take all preventive measures to ensure that highways are kept free, national projects are not disrupted, and law and order is maintained.
But as far as the blockade of the road is concerned, and that we will make our arrangements and try to ensure that the convoys carrying essential commodities are brought to Imphal. And national projects also, we will make all arrangements, security arrangements, to ensure that the work goes on.
United Naga Council has been holding tripartite discussions with the state and the central government to bring an amicable solution to their issues. The government has been trying to resolve the matter through dialogue in order to restore peace in the region, but such violent demonstrations and bands will hamper the peace process.
The Northeast region is a home to a number of tribes, each with a distinct culture and rich heritage. The Adi tribe of Arunachal Pradesh recently celebrated Solung festival, which is associated to farming. In capital Delhi also, people from Adi tribe organized a special event to celebrate the festival. Take a look.
A large number of people, including students and politicians from the Northeast residing in the capital, came together at the Constitution Club to celebrate the harvest festival of the Adi tribe of Arunachal Pradesh, Solung. Dressed in colorful attires, artists presented various traditional dances to mark the festival. Union Minister of State for Home Affairs Kiran Rijiju and Donor Minister General retired V.K. Singh, who attended the event along with other members of Parliament, emphasized on the need to showcase the rich culture of the Northeast in other parts.
I can say very with a lot of conviction that anybody who belongs to that state is as beautiful as that state. We value your traditions, we value your customs, and we value the type of patriotism that prevails in Arunachal.
एक राष्ट्रीय एकता के लिए अलग अलग विभिन्न प्रकार के जो संस्कार होता है, संस्कृति होता है, उसमें झलकना चाहिए। और अरुणाचल प्रदेश भारत के लिए खास है। अरुणाचल प्रदेश का एक बहुत ही मेजर फेस्टिवल आज नई दिल्ली में हम लोग मनाया गया है और इसमें हमारे बहुत सारे साथी आए हैं, सांसद आए हैं, मंत्रीगण आए हैं और बहुत सारे लोग आज शरीक हुए हैं। मेरे ख्याल से ये नई दिल्ली में इतनी बड़ी मात्रा में अरुणाचल प्रदेश का कोई जो त्यौहार है वो पहली बार है, बहुत अच्छी तरह से मनाया गया है। मैं बहुत खुश हूँ।
The guests also danced along with the artists to the folk tunes. The 5-day-long Solung festival is celebrated in the first week of September after the sowing of seeds to seek prosperity and a good harvest. The audience had a gala time listening to songs performed by young artists in Hindi and Arunachali. festival was also celebrated in Arunachal Pradesh with gaiety and religious fervour. Large number of people gathered at the Solung Mopin Festival ground in Itanagar to take part in the festivities. Apart from the rituals performed to appease the Solung goddesses for a bumper harvest, the festival was marked by traditional dance performances.
This festival is also an occasion to forgive any differences with others that may have occurred during the year, and this is also an opportunity to reconcile ourselves, to promote a sense of unity and strengthen the feelings of friendship and brotherhood.
The celebration of such festivals in the capital is essential to showcase the cultural richness and identity of the different tribes of the Northeast.
With that, we've come to the end of this episode of Roving Report. Do connect with us through our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter at AnyIndia_ANI. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel to get latest news updates from the Northeast. I'm your host Lumpim, signing off with an image of 1st Northeast Special Police Unit of Delhi Police, launched recently to deal with issues concerning the people of Northeast living in the capital city. Goodbye and take care.